I get this question all the time. People call me up and they're like, "Hey, this company I went to, they apparently use a lot of offshore, people. They farm out the work over there out of this country. Usually like Asia area or whatever is common over there. Is that an okay thing? Well, it's really simple. Okay, labor costs are just in general higher here. Okay, in this country doesn't mean quality is always higher. Not always, but for sure, labor costs are higher in this country. I would say in general, I've learned this from looking at a lot of companies' work. Is that generally a lot of the farmed out work over there is very cookie cutter. They are very instructed, not so much in the creative process. They just have a lot of people to kind of do all the busy work, right? And follow directions and follow the same routine, and they're good for that. You can get some cheap labor out of it or whatever. Probably 5% of the companies over there that are doing farmed out work for a lot of like huge agencies and firms over here, probably like 5% of them are actually very comparable, if not almost the same quality as onshore workers that you find here. And I also always ask, if there's a company and they use, they farm out some of the work over in Asia, I'm okay with that, but you have to prove to me. First of all, I'm going to talk to your project manager over there and your supervisor and everybody over there. People are running all the people. Okay, I'm going to grill them. And then second, I'm going to say, you know what? Show me all the projects and some different work and examples that you did over there. And then I want you to show me all your onshore workers. Show me the project. But don't tell me. Don't tell me. Just show me all the different projects. I'd like to look at all of them. I'd like to see it, the results, what they look like, etc. And I'm going to try to guess. I'm going to try to figure out, was this offshore done? Was this onshore done? And et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That's how you got to do it, because you don't want to be biased. And 5% of the time I found out that, those guys over there are doing, just pretty much the same amount of work, but it's half the cost. That's all right. That's great. You know what? I would love to do a project with you. Yeah, use your workers over there. That's fantastic. But I can tell you that 90% of the time it's not that way. But do that test next time and ask them to prove it to you. And just make sure that they don't tell you who produced the work. Anyways, shoot me an email if you have any questions about that and some other little tests you can run.